my YouTube people. Thanks for coming back to see just what I do today. Hope you're having a great day today. It's another kind of cloudy, gloomy day here in Colorado. We might get some more rain, but that's okay. We can always use more rain. But today we are in the kitchen. We're not going to be building anything or doing anything outside. We're going to be baking something. We are going to make a veggie brat bake. Excuse me. Now you can put whatever kind of vegetable you want in this. You can add green beans, frozen corn, frozen, anything you want, frozen carrots, mushrooms. You can add any vegetable you want to this. This is just what I have handy at the moment. Now we're going to be putting in a buttload of potatoes. This is a 5-pound bag. I'm just going to use it all. I like leftovers, so this will give you plenty of leftovers. We're going to be throwing in some zucchini that I had left over from another meal. So we're going to chop that up and throw it in. Now we're not going to chop that up small. We're going to kind of chunky it so it doesn't fall apart so much in the bake. We're going to add in 2 onions. We're going to season it with some onion powder, garlic powder, black pepper like usual. And of course, some brats is what you're going to need. Now, I was hoping to put 2 things of brats in here, but this is the only one Walmart had left. So that's what we're going with. So the first thing you do is, of course, wash your potatoes. And all you're going to do is cut the potato in half. That's it. We're just going to chunky them up. Now my casserole may not fit all these potatoes, but that's okay. I'll fit in as much as possible, preferably without making a mess. Like so. Got a big casserole dish over here that I put just a little bit of oil on the bottom just to kind of help keep everything from sticking, because we will give this all a stir before we go putting it in the oven, as much as possible anyways, because it's going to be a rather full casserole dish. I think I'm going to save back these 4 potatoes because my dish, is getting rather big. Now the zucchini, I'm going to save those. Give those to a bunny, cut the ends off, put them aside, and we're just going to chunky cut it, like so. Turn it one way, turn it the other. Just to kind of chunky it up, just as a different vegetable in the bake. Because if you cut it small, they will disappear, and then you'll wonder what the heck happened to your zucchini. I've done that before. Now the onion is clean like normal. And we're just gonna chunky chop it. Nothing particular. Get that all in there. Do the other one real quick. Now if you wanted to do this for an outdoor cookout, you could easily put this on the grill. It's just that I'm out of propane, or I would put it on the grill. You just put it in a foil pan, cover it in foil as usual, and just let it go for a bit on the grill. And every once in a while coming out and giving the pan a spin and everything a stir. But this would be something easy to make on the grill. So let's give our casserole dish a good stir real quick before we go adding on our brats. Give me just a minute, because that onion was very potent. Okay, that onion was making me cry. Just try and give everything a decent stir. Yes, this is a really full casserole dish at the moment. Just trying to give everything a little stir, nothing much. Mix everything up a little bit. Now we're going to season everything real quick. Garlic powder. Oh, sorry, that one's onion powder. Some onion powder. And pepper. Just keep it simple. Or as I like to call it, KISS, which stands for Keep It Simple, Stupid. And then we're just going to drizzle some oil over the top. Not a whole lot, just a little bit. And now we're going to give that another stir before we go adding on our brats. We don't want all the seasoning to just lay on the top. And then you get a mouthful and all it is garlic powder and onion powder. That's just not tasty. Mix it up as best as possible. Now the only thing that's left to do is the brats. Now, you could try and slice these while they're raw, but they're just going to mingle. So instead, we're just going to pinch them out of the casing. Now what do I mean by that? You take your brat and just pinch, just like that, to where it comes out of the casing, and we're just going to dot the brats across the top of our veggie bake. Because if you try and slice it, it's just going to mingle. You could cook them first and then put them in here, but then they start to get a little rough and chewy, and we don't want that. So you just pull it out of the casing just like that. So now you're left with that casing to go in the trash, not to your dog. We're just going to do that with the last 3 brats, and I'll bring it back before we go shoving it in the oven. Okay, we're gonna finish up pulling the meat out of this last casing, dotting it across the top. I got a little honey helper at my feet. I don't know where Bear is. He's off being a little goober somewhere. Got that all done, and in with the veggies. Let me wash my hands real quick. Alright, and that is literally all we're going to do. Now we're going to set the oven at 375, just like so. Cover this with some foil. Now I'm using the heavy duty foil. We're going to sprinkle it with a little bit of seasonal. And that's it. Just like that. We're going to wrap it up and stick it in the oven. And there we go. We're going to stick that in the oven for about an hour or two. This is an easy set it and forget it type dinner. And so if you have something planned that you got to go do, you can shove this in the oven, come back and have a nice hot dinner. Now, as I said before, you can add any vegetables you want in this. You could add a bunch of peppers in here. My pepper plants are just now producing peppers, so I don't have any big enough to go in here, or I would. But yeah, you can put green beans, you can put corn, you can put peppers, you can put mushrooms, anything you want in here. I just happen to have zucchini, so that's what I threw in. So I'm going to stop talking, get this in the oven, so we can have family dinner tonight. And when it's done, I'll bring it back and show you the finished product. So here is the finished product, the finished brat and veggie bake. Oh, it's looking good. As you can see, the brats are completely done, and the potatoes should be nice and tender. Yeah, nice and tender. And the squash, or the zucchini, is all squishy. Here, would you like to taste a potato? Careful, super hot. Yikes, that was a little hot, wasn't it? But I think it's pretty good. Yeah, I could have thrown a whole bunch more veggies in there, but I was just using what I had. So this is a really quick and simple set it and forget it dinner. You throw it all together, shove it in the oven for about 2 hours on 350, and it's good to go. Again, you can add all kinds of other veggies to it. You can add mushrooms or corn, green beans, peppers. If I had peppers, I definitely would have thrown peppers in there, but unfortunately I don't have any. And I just make sure there's some brown mustard or mayo or even ranch dressing on the table when I serve it all. As you can see in the background right here, that is a Reese's coffee cake with extra Reese's in it. That's what we're going to have for dessert, with some cherry Kool-Aid. And a Caesar salad. Or a sneezer salad. Let's call it a sneezer salad. So that's going to wrap up this video on how to make a quick and simple brat and veggie bake. I hope you'll give this recipe a try. It's stupidly simple. And if you like it spicy, then add jalapenos and stuff to it. You can throw in whatever veggie you like, or if you don't like veggies, then just have the brat. Or if you like more brats in it, then add another pack of brats. As I said before, that is literally all Walmart had when I went. But that's okay. It'll serve its purpose. I'm going to stop rambling. Don't forget to whack my like thingy. Subscribe. Leave a comment down below on what you thought of this video, or if you have any suggestions about what you'd like to see, or what you want, anything. Just leave a comment down below. Don't forget to check out my Friday and Sunday videos. My Friday and Sunday videos, mostly my Friday videos, are the full trips to the Colorado mountains. Sunday videos are like the highlights version of the fun things that happened. The animals, the fishing, the condensed version. And I have a couple new series coming out. We are playing a game right now in our trip videos called Bait or No Bait. I'm using different things. I've used, all I've used right now or tested out is sour gummy worms. I've also tested out a turkey hot dog, and I've tested out a tropical Swedish fish, mini tropical Swedish fish. So you'll have to go check out those videos to see if I caught any, see if I caught any rainbow trout on any of those. Or if you have a suggestion on what you think I should try and use as bait, leave a comment down below, and I will gladly test it out. We'll go play Bait or No Bait. Trying to catch a rainbow trout with miscellaneous things, because everybody always says they bite at everything, and we're going to test that theory out and see if they actually do. That's why we're playing Bait or No Bait with oddball things like candy or hot dogs or bologna or frozen carrots, or you never know which one I'm going to test out next, so you'll have to subscribe and find out. I'm also starting a new series that'll be out on Tuesdays. It's called Wild Harvest with Justwhatido. We're going to go harvesting some stuff in the wild, and I'll bring you along, show you how to tell the difference between what plant and what plant, the best of my knowledge. But I'm going to stop rambling. My family's waiting to eat. I'm going to whomp out a sneezer salad real quick. Again, don't forget to whack my like thingy, especially if you made it this far. Thanks for watching. I greatly appreciate it, especially to all those who watch all the way to the end. You have no idea how much I appreciate that. Don't forget to subscribe if you did watch all the way to the end. I greatly appreciate all my subscribers. I'll catch you next time on Justwhatido. Pups are playing behind me. Again, thanks for watching. Whack my like thingy. I'll catch you next time. Thanks for watching. Later, taters.